I'm standing by with the World Women's Wrestling Champion Mistress Belmont, along with Toxis and Miss Sammy Lane, as the Mistress gets set to defend her Triple W title against Davienne.
Al, first we need to address who is the idiot who turned on the heat in here. It is messing with every single one of our hair, especially Toxis. Second, Paul came to me a few weeks ago and told me it was mandatory that the Mistress defend her red and gold championship belt at Bash 14. Furthermore, she has to defend it against that hapless Davienne. Davienne, who deserves a title shot about as much as Kevin deserves a date with my lovely sister Toxis. That doesn't matter, he's a murderer, he's relentless, but we know we have beaten her once and we will beat her again. And she will never take this belt from us. Ever.
Welcome everyone to a special World Women's Wrestling edition of New England Championship Wrestling. We're taking you back. Oh, wait a minute, Davienne going to town on the sisterhood. Davienne getting her shot at Bash 14 at the World Women's Wrestling Championship as she takes the fight to Mistress Belmont. Fans, we want to welcome you to this week's edition of New England Championship Wrestling. We're playing a little catch-up here as far as World Women's Wrestling action goes. This match taking place at Bash 14 between Davienne and Mistress Belmont, and Davienne is giving the Mistress all she can handle here. Belmont into the guardrail hard. It has been quite some time since Mistress Belmont has actually defended the Triple W Championship in a one-on-one contest. Oh, wait a minute, Sammy Lane now pulling Davienne off the apron and slapping her right across the face. Davienne is not going to take that as she takes off after Sammy Lane, who hightails it to the back. Davienne risking a count out right here. Referee is going to be a little lenient. Wait a minute, Belmont now. Oh, wait a minute, here comes Lizzie Reyes. Lizzie Reyes has Sammy Lane, and she's coming to ringside. The cavalry has arrived for Davienne. General Manager Paul Richard out here now.
Hold on. One of you have to go back. But one of you's in the ring, you can have one person each outside. So Toxic, Sammy Lane, one of you's got to go back. So let's go.
General Manager Paul Richard telling one of the sisterhood she's got to go to the back.
Come on, really?
Let's go. Now.
Paul Richard trying to even things up here in this championship matchup. And it looks as though Toxis is going to be sent packing.
To the back.
Lizzie Reyes taunting Toxis, but Belmont just attacked Davienne from behind. Belmont getting back down to business, sending Davienne back into the ring. Davienne with a double leg. Ground and pound time. The bell is sounded. This match now officially underway. Belmont now sent to the buckle hard by Davienne. Davienne has gained quite a bit of aggressiveness and no fear of Belmont. Look at, she's got her up on her shoulders and drops her down into a gut buster. Here's a cover. Only two. Referee Barbara Mahoney, the official assigned to this World Women's Wrestling Championship matchup. Big chop by Davienne. Off the ropes goes Belmont. Ducks behind Davienne. Oh, man. Davienne sent crashing down to the canvas. as Lizzie Reyes looks on. Blatant choke right here.
2, 3. Let's go. Gear up.
Fans, New England Championship Wrestling returning to live action twice in November. Saturday night, November 1st at Stoughton High School, a benefit for the Stoughton Lions Club. And Saturday night, November 15th at the Everett Rec Center in Everett, Massachusetts. More details later in this broadcast and, of course, on our website at NECW TV. Belmont now taking the fight to Davienne, kicks her right in the midsection repeatedly as Davienne slumps to the canvas. The Sisterhood has had a stranglehold on the World Women's Wrestling Championship as represented by Mistress Belmont, a 2-time Triple W champion, over a year now. Belmont reverse chinlock. Davienne sent face first to the canvas. And now Sammy Lane is going to get in the act right here. Blatant choke by Sammy Lane. Referee Barbara Mahoney sees it now, but the damage has been done. Referee Barbara Mahoney telling the champion to get her opponent off the ropes. Look at the pull of the hair right there. Big shot by Belmont. Slingshots Davienne down to the canvas. Cover by Belmont. Only 2. Davienne may be at a disadvantage when it comes to experience, but as we have seen in her past outings, she is unafraid of Belmont. She is unafraid of the Sisterhood and has taken on any challenge presented to her. Belmont now with a surfboard, stretching out Davienne. Drives the knee right between the shoulder blades. Davienne now kick to the head of Belmont. Nice escape by Davienne. Belmont back up to her feet. Davienne holding her back, and a kick to the midsection sends Davienne back down to the canvas. Belmont staying on top of the challenger. Once again, a blatant choke. Off the ropes comes Belmont. Davienne ducks out of the way, and Belmont bounces off that middle rope. A break for Davienne, but she's taking a lot of punishment as she tries to pull herself together. Belmont back on her feet first. Tries for the kick, but Davienne catches it and sends Belmont down to the canvas. Elbow to the back by Davienne. Rolls her over. Goes for the cover. Only 2. Davienne trying to plot out her next move as Miss Sammy Lane looks on intently. Rake to the eyes by the champion. The champion has her fans and they're chanting her name right here. Davienne, though, charges in. Both contestants jockeying for position. Davienne setting Belmont up for a superplex. Can she get it? Oh, she can! Davienne took a fair amount of that impact. Can she capitalize with a cover? It doesn't look like it. Davienne finally rolls over. Here's 1, here's 2.5. A close near fall for the challenger. Belmont back up to her feet. Davienne up on her feet. Davienne hooks the arm. Big clothesline by Davienne. Belmont back up. Back elbow by Davienne. Davienne kicks Belmont right in the chest. Here's a cover, and only 2. Mistress Belmont the World Women's Wrestling Champion, being tested right here. Oh, big scream by Davienne. Oh, wait a minute. Sammy Lane on the apron, but Lizzie Reyes pulls her down. Davienne needs to keep her eyes on Belmont. Belmont charges in, ducks the clothesline. Davienne has her set up. Guillotine leg drop. Here's the cover. This could do it. Here's one. Here's two. And we get a new champion. What an upset. A setback served to the sisterhood by Davienne. What an upset victory for the new World Women's Wrestling Champion, Davienne. History made here at Bash 14 as Davienne wins her first major championship. The red and gold belt, and Miss Sammy Lane is having a hissy fit. Lizzie Reyes congratulating the new World Women's Wrestling Champion. Kevin Castro is standing by, and he's going to get some post-match comments.
They said it couldn't be done. You beat the odds despite all the interference of the sisterhood. You are the new World Women's Wrestling Champion.
I can't believe it. I knew I had to bring the fight to Belmont. I'm not the most experienced, but thanks to the support of Lizzie and all of you fans, I did it! I'm a new champion. I'm a champion you can be proud of. Steven, don't sell yourself short. You alone pinned Mistress Belmont, and you alone deserve this belt. Those three women better be shaking in their boots because I'm always going to have your back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new World Women's Wrestling Champion, Davienne.
Wow, what a moment for young Davienne. Her first major championship. And she's congratulated by the fans at ringside. I believe her family is in the audience. What a thing for them to witness. And folks, when we come back, we will fast forward 1 month and bring you to the rematch between Davienne and Mistress Belmont. All that and much, much more is coming up when New England Championship Wrestling continues after we tell you all about this.
Wrestling fans, I'm the Extreme Enforcer, Paul Richard, and if you're sitting at home thinking about I'd love to be a pro wrestler, this is the place you want to be, the Bell Time Club, Wakefield, Massachusetts. Get off the couch and let's go. If you've ever thought of being a wrestler, come down to Wakefield and they'll show you how it's done.
Welcome to Hokkaido.
There's a whole world of Asian flavor waiting for you at Hokkaido. Their menu features delicious Chinese, Japanese, and Thai favorites, along with sumptuous sushi, hot pot, and hibachi. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are karaoke nights. So for a whole world of Asian flavor and a whole lot of fun, come to Hokkaido, 1250 Osgood Street, North Andover, Mass. Like us on Facebook or call us at 978-687-9888.
I'm standing by with the new World Women's Wrestling Champion, Davienne, as she gets set for her first title defense, a rematch against Mistress Belmont, but this time no one else is allowed at ringside.
Kevin, the past couple weeks have just been unbelievable for me. This title has a lot of history, and it comes with a lot of respect. I know I'm going to have to work hard to prove myself that I'm worthy of being the Triple W champion. And yes, I beat Mistress Belmont at Bash 14, and I'm going to beat her tonight. Paul Richard has ordered that no sisterhood, no Nikki Valentine, no Lizzie Ray's at ringside, it's just me and Belmont. One-on-one, no interference, no excuses.
The official printing company of New England Championship Wrestling is Color Copy Center Boston. We copy, we print, we bind, we laminate. And we offer free delivery in Metro Boston. See us at 31 St. James Avenue in the Park Square building. Call us at 617-391-0030 or visit us online at colorcopycenterboston.com. They make NECW look good, they'll make you look good too. Coming up, the World Women's Wrestling Championship is on the line as this woman right here. Mistress Belmont, the former two-time World Women's Wrestling Champion, attempts to become the Triple W Champion once again as she faces the woman who defeated her for that title last month at Bash 14, Davienne. Now, Mistress Belmont, you have never, ever, in your entire tenure here in New England Championship Wrestling and World Women's Wrestling, you have never done a one-on-one interview. But tonight there is no Miss Sammy Lane to speak for you. You are all alone, and apparently you have a great deal to say.
Sheldon, I do have a lot to say, and I'm glad they sent the man on top, Sheldon Goldberg, to talk to me about this and not that idiot Kevin Castro.
All right, well, we can talk about our preferred positions a little bit later on, but right now you're getting set to face Davienne. The sisterhood is barred from ringside. There is no one here to look to. There is no one here to interfere in this match on your behalf. It's you and Davienne one-on-one.
Sheldon, the sisterhood might not be here physically, but they are here with me spiritually. And I don't need the sisterhood to beat Davienne. Davienne got lucky. She doesn't have the brains that I do. She doesn't have the strength that I do. And Davienne, you better bring your A game, because you're going to need it, because I'm going to break you in half and show you why I am the baddest, toughest witch in the Northeast.
Just as we're unaccustomed to hearing the words of Mistress Belmont, so we are unaccustomed to seeing her come to the ring without the sisterhood and without the red and gold belt that signifies her being the World Women's Wrestling Champion. Referee Chris Bartolo, the man in stripes for this matchup, as Belmont attempts to do the unprecedented, which would be to become a three-time Triple W champion. To do that, she must defeat the woman who took that title from her just a month ago, Davienne, and it is on. Double leg by Davienne. Referee Chris Bartolo trying to get this party started, separating these two. Big drop kick there by Davienne. Bell has sounded and it is officially on. Once again, Davienne taking the fight to Belmont. Bulldog right there as she goes for the cover and only gets a one. The challenger is at a disadvantage in this matchup. She must defeat the champion. The champion does not have to defeat her.
Let's go, back it up. Come on, you got your time.
Belmont getting pounded in the corner by Davienne. Champion firing away. A rather unusual sight to see. No one at ringside other than the two female contestants. Oh man, jawbreaker there by Belmont. Backs up the champion. Belmont goes for the kick and once again gets driven to the canvas. Leg drop to the back and a cover. Only two. Belmont with the experience advantage in this matchup. She has been to the dance and been there many times. Nice trip out as she sends Davienne face first into the turnbuckle. Blatant choke in the corner. Belmont trying to take the wind away from Davienne. Another blatant choke standing on the throat of Davienne. Referee Chris Bartolo admonishing the challenger, who once again goes to a blatant choke. Crashing down on the small of the back of the champion, goes for the cover and only gets one. Belmont is in great condition. She delivers a knee to the midsection of Davienne and sends her once again head first into the buckle. Kicks to the midsection. Belmont now up again and crashing down right to the upper chest of Davienne, and a cover right here. Only two. Fans, once again, we remind you to make plans to join us live Saturday night, November 1st in Stoughton, Massachusetts. A benefit for the Stoughton Lions Club. And Saturday night, November 15th in Everett at the Rec Center. Two gigantic cards you don't want to miss. We will have details for you after this matchup. Big chop by Davienne. And another. Belmont getting chopped up in the corner. Knee to the midsection cuts off the champion. Belmont with a handful of hair sends Davienne crashing to the canvas. And now once again, Belmont going to the outside. Oh man, a blatant choke right here. She's using the ring apron, the skirt from the ring apron to choke Davienne. Belmont goes for the cover. Only two. Great fans in Everett watching on as we present this World Women's Wrestling Championship rematch. And once again, a surfboard by Belmont has the champion at a disadvantage. A potential submission right here. Face first into the canvas. Belmont now drives the knee of Davienne into the canvas. As we mentioned earlier, the challenger must beat the champion. Big clothesline by Davienne. And another. Drop kick, but Belmont caught her. The experience of Mistress Belmont on display right here as she goes for the cover and only gets two. Belmont, big smile right there. Belmont, a wily veteran who knows all the tactics. Full body slam, drives her into the canvas. And a cover. Only two. Once again, Belmont in tremendous condition. A strong competitor. Belmont catches the leg now. But an enziguri by Davienne sends Belmont down to the canvas. Kick right to the temple of the challenger, Mistress Belmont. It sounds odd to refer to Belmont as the challenger, but she is indeed the challenger in this matchup. Belmont charges in, but Davienne catches her. Clothesline by Davienne. Big back elbow. And another clothesline. The champion on the attack. Has her upstairs, right across the shoulders. Drives her into the canvas, goes for the cover. This could do it here. But Belmont manages to kick out. That was close. Two great competitors in this World Women's Wrestling Championship matchup. Davienne trying to set her up for the guillotine leg drop, but Belmont comes out of it. Super kick by Davienne right on the money. Nailed her right on the chin. This could do it here. But Belmont kicks out. Nice recovery by Davienne, who nailed her square on the jaw. But not enough to put away Mistress Belmont. Belmont now with a waist lock, drives Davienne into the corner. Rolls her up, handful of tights, this could do it here, and she got her. Belmont regains the title. Mistress Belmont with the oldest trick in the book. Two big handfuls of tights. Stealing the World Women's Wrestling Championship away from Davienne. Fans in stunned silence as they did not expect this outcome. Mistress Belmont is the first woman to hold the Triple W Championship 3 times. We'll have post-match comments and much, much more as New England Championship Wrestling continues. New England Championship Wrestling returns live with 2 big events in November. Saturday night, November 1st, New England Championship Wrestling comes to Stoughton High School, 232 Pro Street, Stoughton, Mass, with a 7 p.m. bell time. A special benefit event for the Stoughton Lions Club. The main event is a Battle of the Champions. NECW Heavyweight Champion Brad Hollister teams with former champion Antonio the Promise Thomas to take on the team of former champions Sean Burke and NECW legend Maverick Wild. Triple W champion Mistress Belmont and Miss Sammy Lane team up to battle former champions Davienne and Alexis Nevaeh, plus more matches to be announced. Saturday night, November 15th, NECW returns to the Everett Rec Center, 47 Elm Street, Everett, Mass, with a 7 p.m. bell time. In the main event, NECW Heavyweight Champion Brad Hollister battles Genesis. New NECW Television Champion Bo Douglas takes on former champion Toto Loco, and much more to be announced. Tickets on sale now, online at NECW.TV, or call 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss New England Championship Wrestling, live November 1st in Stoughton and November 15th in Everett. A disappointed now former champion Davienne is standing by with Kevin Castro.
Davienne, it looks like the experience of Mistress Belmont got better for you tonight.
Experience? You call it experience? You cheated! I don't care. I'm gonna get my rematch, and Belmont, I'm getting my title back.
Oh, you can bet Davienne is just getting started with Mistress Belmont. Thank you for watching, everyone. We'll see you next week.